That is one of the reasons why smoothies are digest so good. Well, one of the reasons they digest so good is because they're fruits, and fruits that are already kind of pre-digested just in the nature of them. Fruits usually if you only eat fruits and add a little bit of oil to stabilize your blood sugar, then that meal will digest in about 45 minutes or less. Now, if you eat a starch and oil and vegetable meal, that might take 3 hours. And if you eat meat and vegetables, that could take 4 hours to digest and leave your stomach. And so, if possible, you want your stomach to empty out all the way before you eat your next meal. Now, this can be hard if you're snacking all the time, and also it takes a while for your body to adjust. At first, you probably won't be able to wait for your stomach to empty, because if you're eating all kinds of foods at the same time, it'll take 12 hours for that stomach batch to leave, and most people don't go 12 hours before they eat their next meal. But if you can start getting so let's say protein and starch meal or all kinds of combinations at once, that can take like 12 hours or longer to digest. So just by separating the proteins and starches, then you can get that down to 4 hours. And so that means every stomach batch is leaving there every 4 hours. Now, if you can cut out the starches and start going on smoothies, then that means your stomach's gonna be emptying out like every hour. That's why you can eat so much more, a number of meals if you just eat salads and smoothies, because that digests so much better. That's why you do want to go on a phase, if possible. You want to cut out, you want to go through a smoothie and salad phase, especially if you want to lose weight, and especially for anybody, to at least go through that phase for as long as possible, but do it gradually. Don't just all of a sudden, bam, try to do the smoothie and salad phase all of a sudden. You want to gradually do that, like maybe only have one of your meals a smoothie and salad meal per day, and then gradually, if you feel like you can do it, try to make a whole day out of it. Try to make a whole day where you don't eat nothing but smoothies and salads. And when I say salads, you're still adding the oils in there, olive oils or the nuts, and you can add on the food chart it says to keep the oils separate from the fruits, but when you make a fruit smoothie, fruits will digest very fast, so that can leave you hungry again. But if you add some oil, some good oil, like some olive oil or some coconut oil and some flaxseed oil into your smoothie, it'll make that smoothie last a lot longer. Now, you don't want to overdo it, because if you add too much, it's going to bog you down. Anytime you add too much oil, it's going to bog you down. Okay. So another thing is food allergies. Now, this is going to be a big one. If you have acne, then you most definitely have food allergies. Certain foods your body is going to have an allergy to, and trains, planes, and automobiles has mixed up the entire population of the earth and mixed up the entire food supply of the earth. So basically, it doesn't matter where you're from. I said that wrong. Okay, if you're in the United States, you have or in a major country that has unlimited amounts of produce or food or whatever, packaged food from all around the world. Most of the big cities and stuff, there's every kind of food available from the whole earth. Now, your genetics are gonna depend on, or your genetics are gonna decide what foods you are gonna be designed to eat the best. So that's why some people can eat a certain food, it'll give them positive effects, and another person eats it and it makes them sick. So if you have acne, that means you're eating foods that your genetics are not designed to eat, and you have a food allergy. So a lot of people are going to have food allergies. A major one for a lot of people is wheat, which is just about all bread is made out of wheat, and especially whole wheat, because whole wheat when they refine the wheat and make white flour, they're taking out some of that stuff that you're allergic to. But white flour is not good anyway, because that clogs you down. But the wheat causes headaches in me, it causes acne, and it can cause itchy skin. So wheat is a big one that a lot of people have a food allergy to. A lot of people have allergies to certain nuts, Certain oils, definitely, like soybean oil gives me acne. And flax seed oil could. Now flax, like, okay, so there's healthy, just because somebody says something's healthy, it can be healthy for most people, but if you have a food allergy to it, then it's not going to be. So anytime you're researching any kind of health advice and somebody says, this oil is good, or, this oil is bad, well, when they say that this oil is bad, they pretty much know that oil is bad. Like hydrogenated oil is bad for just about anybody. And extra virgin olive oil, that's been around so long. I mean, that's probably one of the reasons why extra virgin olive oil is so good for, they say so good is probably because it's been around for so long, available to so many people for so long, that our genetics are designed to eat that. I mean, there's some olive trees that are like super, super old. I can't remember how long. But anyway, the only oil that I know that's 100% totally safe and good is extra virgin olive oil. But I'm sure that there's tons more. I'm just saying that, like, just because somebody says that flax oil or sesame oil or any certain oil is super good, you want to be writing in your food journal exactly the kinds of oils and stuff and any kind of symptoms and the way that you feel. And see, what I do is I test certain foods.